Well, along with the cars at the auto show, we know there are models that are standing next to the cars. At least we used to think of them as models. Their looks do complement the style of the cars and the fashions they're wearing, but they are more than that. They are product specialists. Let me tell you, they are expert, and they can answer all the questions you might have about any particular vehicle that they're standing next to. And joining us now to talk more about how these models become product experts is Margery Krevsky, the founder and CEO of Productions Plus, the talent shop, and Becky Skivers, who's a veteran Nissan product specialist. Did you start out knowing anything about cars?
Not really. My dad always tried to school me on cars, you know, growing up and teach me how to change my own tires and stuff like that, but no, I really didn't. I have a teaching degree.
Okay, so when you get someone coming in and they obviously have all the communication skills that you need and the right presence, how do you school them?
How do they become gearheads?
I don't want to call it I don't want to call it a crash course, but how do you fill their heads full of all this obscure information?
As Becky says, she and her father talked cars. She knows how to change a tire. You have to have some interest in a car. You have to have a great attitude. And then all of the manufacturers have some pretty savvy training sessions that they put their product specialists through. And we have our own training session. So they're put through at least 3 to 5 days of intense training, and they have to take exams and tests. And in many cases, they know a lot more than the salespeople on the selling floor.
No, I got to tell you, that is true. It's sad to say, but in terms of going through the 10 days of the auto show, the spiel you're doing, Becky, is sometimes maybe 10 minutes long. It's laden with a lot of technical information. Do you ever burn out? I mean, by the end of the show, not just your feet, I mean your brain, because you're basically recycling this again and again. How do you keep it fresh?
You are. You know what? You meet different people throughout each day. So some are looking for certain things, some are looking for others. I enjoy helping people. I think it's been great. And they do such a great job of letting us be ourselves. So a lot of our narrations are just us taking the product and making it our own on stage.
Right. Now, in terms of the training, there's also this fashion element, too. How important is that? Because you really want to complement the car, but you don't want to detract from it either.
Fashion and wardrobe is critical because every single brand has its own look. When you go into, like, the Cadillac exhibit, you'll see very elegant, upscale fashion. Whereas if you would go into a Jeep exhibit, you would see more of a lifestyle or a more casual fashion. And it's a very, very important element of the auto show. It's the wardrobe, it's the costume that they wear. And Becky has on, she represents Nissan.
Exactly.
And it represents the brand. It's elegant, it's a little edgy, it's very modern, and it has a great vibe to it.
Well, and all the car models in the Nissan exhibit are all in this great red color. I got to ask you, how many guys come up and ask really obscure or empty questions just because they want to talk to the really attractive woman next to the car?
They do. I can usually pinpoint it now, though, so I kind of call them out on it sometimes.
Okay, then I won't ask you about the mileage.
Or she can bury them in facts. Or she just facts.
Yes. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great auto show, and I'll swing by and see you at the Nissan exhibit. They've got you've got a sports concept.
That's where I'll be all week.
Are you?
Yep.
This car is amazing. It's gorgeous, Karen, and it's kind of a hint as to what's coming maybe from the new Maxima.